there, just showing you my latest journal. When I bought the cover for this at a local recycling shop, I bought several books the same size or very similar size. These are saved from landfill, so I thought if I get the covers that are the similar size to the one I've just made, if the recipient needs further editions in the future, I'll have the books ready to use, and in the meantime I can use the pages for other projects. The cover is again a painted calico, and blue being the favourite colour of the recipient, it's got a fair bit of blue on it. I did a little logo for the dog. The dog's name is Mungo Watson Winter, and so that's the little monogram. And when I did the outline of the dog, I went round it with some pearl acrylic paint and a fairly stiff little brush, just to emphasise the edges and give it a little bit of a feathery softness. It wasn't quite white enough, and so I got my Derwent Colour Soft white pencil and used that to emphasise the edges, just to give it a little bit more definition. And it's also got some blue Inktent pencil around to give it a bit of a shadow on the cloth. I was quite pleased with the way it turned out. It's got my usual grommet and hairband, and I've done some beading with some turquoisey metallic beads, just to give it a bit of a glitz. I wanted it to be a very plain journal. The recipient is an artist, and so it is full of different papers, and that I know she'll really enjoy using, and she'll be able to use them for all sorts of things. She'll be able to sketch, write, paint, add photos, do whatever she wants to do. Inside the front and back cover there's a pair of pockets, again made from a piece of recycled blue paper from a children's book, with a tiny little bit of gold and black washi tape, just to emphasise the edge, again give it a bit of glitz without too much emphasis. And I used a couple of pieces of gelatin plate printing for the inside, front and back. This is a photo I took of a beach near where my friend likes to walk a dog, and I thought it was very appropriate because of the colouring and also the location, and used a bit more of that blue paper to form pockets. And this is just a little about this journal with one of the Westie images attached, just to personalise it a little. And that just slips inside. She'll be able to use that to pop photos or bits of ephemera in while she's working on the journal, or simply to store them. And this is a little photo of the man himself, young Mungo, when he very first visited us, so it's just a little journaling card, but I couldn't resist using it. He's such a little sweetie. In the back pocket I've just simply made, again using a piece of acrylic pour swipe card to colour up the front and put some beads on the dangle. A few pages of different coloured blue paper, just for perhaps writing some. She's a bit of a writer, my friend, so she'll be able to write some stories in that. And that's just a card with a bit of leftover ephemera from a stenciling brusho fit I had once. The three signatures are the same composition with the various pages, and this is just a little magnetic page marker. I made it this size simply because the pieces of acrylic swipe paper were that size, so I just left them that size and made the little page marker to accommodate them, to add to the blues and to put a bit of interest. The various papers, this is a rag paper, so I've put the this one is some cartridge paper, this one is the next one is watercolour paper, and the last one is simply Bristol card. So I've put those information pieces in so that she knows, she might even know without me telling her, but so she knows what the different papers are when she goes to use her album. And in the centre of each of the three signatures, again I've used some Westie silhouettes. I've just scanned them into my brother's scan and cut, resized them and cut them out and used them on the dangles. Again, not wanting to add too much colour and glitz and fussiness, but wanting to emphasise the purpose of the album, and to keep that the neutral tone of the book. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I delivered it yesterday and it was received very well. She's quite excited about using her little book. And there's just a little tag I made for the gift bag, again using that lovely image of Mungo on some paper. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.